Oh, hey! This is Style by Us.
I'm Ronnie LaMonte.
And I'm Vic-E. This is a new fashion talk show where we put our spin on the newest trends.
We talk to fashion designers who are making moves.
We share style tips so you can stay stylish. We have with us Face, the creator of Fancy Face.
Yes.
Thank you for coming out.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
So we have a few questions.
What was one thing that inspired you to create Fancy Face?
Well, basically, life, man. Everyday life. Walking the street, taking the train. You know, just basically, that's all, man. Just life.
What inspired your latest collection?
Well, again, it's me just going through life. Like before I started the brand, my main I guess the message I wanted to tell people is to be yourself. It's Fancy Face, be your face, be yourself at all time, 100% of the time, and don't let your problems stop you from following your dreams. You just got to face it. You know, like my hat says. You know, even this hat I have a face yourself. Basically, you see it's backwards. So when you put it on and you face in the mirror, you see it say face yourself. So that's basically what I want to remind people every day and remind myself too. You know, you just got to face yourself, and then you can do anything you want. You put your mind to.
I think that's a really positive message.
I mean, and I live it too. You know, and my brand needs me. That's me. That's 100% me. Yeah, and it's raw. I don't follow the rules. I do whatever I want, however I want it. And you know, people sometimes they try to tell you, oh, you should do this, you should do this. No, I'm not killing nobody. I'm not stunning nobody. I'm going to do what I want. And I think that's what people like about me, because they could relate.
So with you being a very, I want to say, go against the grain kind of guy, are there any designers that may have influenced you as a designer yourself, or any of your latest collection?
Of course. Well, I'm inspired by my friends. You know, I have a lot of designers friends. You know, like Creative Era, Intimate Grind, Iman the Brand, Wild Ball. Those are my friends, and I'm inspired by them. Those are people I see every day. I touch. I have conversation with. I call 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning if I don't want to do this no more, and they tell me, yo, keep going, you'll be all right. But when I first started, what really made me believe I could do it, there's this brand called Johnny Cupcake out of the I think he's from Boston, and he's just a regular guy just like me, and now he's making it's very successful, making just t-shirts, hoodies, and snapback. And one thing I like about his brand was his concept basically is around cupcakes, pastries. Okay. So when you walk in the store, it's just like you walking into a bakery. So everything, you know, like you have ovens on the wall, and then they open up, shooting out steam. You know, and his main thing was when people would come in, they come in hungry, thinking they're buying cupcakes, and they come out, they're mad because you know they have no cupcake. And then other people, they tell people about the experience, so people want to come and see. So that, you know, that's my main thing. That's what I like about it, and you know.
So what can you tell us about what's going to happen for the brand next? What are you doing next? What are some of the things that you can show us or even talk about?
Well, I'm trying. I'm in the process in opening my kind of like my own boutique. It's going to be called The Closet, and basically the concept behind it is when you walk inside, it's going to look like a closet. So when you're wearing my shirt, or you know, someone asks you, you know, where did you get that? From the closet. And, you know. Nice.
That's
you know,
dope.
Yeah. That's my main thing.
Okay, so that's great. People can check it out. People can go to The Closet when it opens.
Yeah.
When should they expect it to open?
I'm thinking June, starting June.
Will it be in Brooklyn, New York, or Manhattan?
I'm looking at a spot in Brooklyn. Hopefully everything goes well.
Right.
And I'm also having a documentary called Face to Face, filmed by Zero Real Production. So basically, taking the people from the whole process, from day one to here.
Nice.
You know, so basically, you know, that's That's it.
Another way to tell your story.
Yeah, another way to tell my story. And I'm planning to, me and the producer, we kind of met working at the movie theater. So I'm planning, I want to have the premiere at the movie theater we used to work at. So my main thing is inspiring people.
Right.
So how dope would that be 10 years ago? 10 years ago, we used to work at this theater, and now we premiere our own movie, you know? So my main thing is inspiring people, because people inspire me. So, you know, that's big, it's a give and take,
Right.
you know, basically.
And I heard that you bought a couple of your pieces
Yeah,
from your collection. So
well,
if you could show us some.
Yeah, so I have Face Yourself. I have Just Face It. Basically, you know, whatever you're going through, it's, you know, if you wake up in the morning, you know, that's all that matters. You just face it. Don't run away from it. If you run away from it, you know, it's going to follow you. So just face it, face your problem, and handle your business and follow your dreams, follow your heart, you know. And I also got this one. This is a funny one I like to play. It's actually my logo, and I see fake people, you know, they're everywhere, you know.
Everywhere.
So, yeah,
I see
you know.
them too.
You know, so basically that's why I try to keep my line where people can relate. You know, that's something that's something everybody can relate. You know, everybody got problems. Just face it. You see fake people everywhere. You know, and it's a funny industry. But I try to, you know, learn how to go through it without going crazy. You know, yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you, Face, for coming on
Thank
to
you.
stop by us.
We're going to talk about fall-winter 2015-2016 trends and how to decide which pieces you should splurge on.
To help us decide, we have model and stylist Delroy Smith, fashion web series host Vic-E, and Looks by London stylist London.
First trend is fur stalls. Now, fur, if it's faux or not, is a winter staple for many.
Fur stalls have been featured on the catwalks of Philip Lim, Beryl, and Fendi. Even fashion retailers like Anthropologie, H&M, and Zara have included several styles on their shelves this season.
So, London, what do you think about fur stalls?
Well, I definitely love a good fur stole. I definitely think, you know, some people can do faux, but I'm a fan of real fur. I'm sorry. Don't throw paint on me. But no, I just think like a good vintage jacket, even if it's like a brown family, which is really good, like tans and stuff like that, and peaches, with a good like brown stole would be amazing. Like I love, and then you can also throw it on bags now. You can throw it like when you have a blaze on, just throw it over your shoulder. Like it's really a good, cute piece. It's kind of like a clutch now. I feel like so.
It's essential.
Yeah.
You can put it anywhere. What about you, Rena?
Well, obviously, I love a good fur stole, faux or not. I love it belted. I think that adds a really elegant accent to it. It pieces everything together when you add the belt to it. I agree with you with a coat, especially a vintage coat. Like you go to a consignment store and get a stole with a vintage coat. It just ties it together. It looks very elegant. It's also very fresh, in my opinion.
And Delroy, what do you think about fur stoles on men?
I think it's a great piece. I think it's about accessorizing. I love fur stoles. I love the color blocks, even though they're like, it doesn't have to be black or brown. It can be a color block stole. It could be layered over a coat. It could be actually used almost like an ascot underneath a blazer. You can use it as, you know, with a denim jacket, a biker jacket.
Pretty much anything.
Anything. Even for women, you can also use it for like a belt. So you can put the fur stole as a belt with a brooch on it. I think it's kind of playful, and you can use it like London said on a bag or just like anything. It's almost like kind of bringing up the outfit. Yeah.
What do you think, Ronnie?
I'm also a fan of fur stoles. I have a couple, and I think that it's a good accent piece and makes everything better. Fur, faux or not, is a piece that keeps us a little bit more luxurious, and who doesn't love to look a little bit more luxe than the next person? And Vic-E, your thoughts?
I love fur stalls. I just love color. I think you can add a piece of color to your wardrobe, especially when you're going out for the winter. I just think it's great. I love it.
Because Topshop is doing this weird like color stole now right now.
I know. I saw the white with the. I saw that one.
Yeah. You could take a plain evening dress, and when you add the stole, it's like, oh my
Right.
God, this showstopper.
And it's been that look has been kind of reminiscent of the Roaring 20s, the kind of the same look that you see celebrities wear on the Met Gala.
Rihanna.
It's something
She brought it back,
Rihanna, Beyonce, all these other celebrities. It's almost like a clutch or a necklace to the added outfit. It's
But for the winter.
for the winter.
Please not the summer.
The cherry on top.
It's the winter necklace.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
Yes.
So, yeah.
The next trend is patchwork. From Burberry boots to denim mosquito jackets worn by Cookie on Empire to the runways of Tom Ford, Prada, and Fendi, patchwork is a staple piece for many years to come. My opinion is it's not something you can wear too much of, but with the right accents, the right layers, and the right colors, it definitely has a place in the fashion world. However, patchwork from head to toe, never a place for that. And Vicarina, what do you think of patchwork?
So I'm a little bit torn about this. I think patchwork has to be done right. So I've seen a lot of pieces in the stores where it's a plain, let's say it's a black dress, and then it'll have like a pop of red here, like a red fabric, and like a colored leather. I like that because it's clean. Usually when I think of patchwork, I think of early 2000s when you had like the denim patchwork jeans, and I don't like the new Moschino, what Cookie was wearing. I'm not really feeling that. It just depends. Patchwork is hit or miss for me.
Deborah, your thoughts?
I actually love patchwork. I love patchwork. I have many pieces that are patchwork. A lot of brands like Chanel does it, Thom Browne does it, Comme des Garçons does it. It's almost like a playful kind of thing. I don't mind, even Ralph Lauren, I don't mind if it's clean cut. I don't mind if it's edgy. So I don't mind if like the slacks if a guy's wearing is fully plaid patchwork. Yet I don't mind if it's like an edgy look where it's patchwork with a little fraying on the kind of piece.
So the silhouettes are more important.
Yeah, I don't mind. I love patchwork. I may not like the piece that it's done on, but I just love the idea of it.
So you like it a little more playful.
I like playful.
Yeah.
I don't want to take it too seriously, you know?
I mean, like with the Burberry boots,
Yeah.
the Burberry
those are
patchwork,
really good.
those are
Dope.
popular.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, those are
And I
hot.
was saying the
It's
same
fun.
thing.
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah.
They're really
Or like
great.
a shirt dress.
Right.
Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
can dress it up with the color in the patchwork boots.
Right.
Yeah.
It's super cute.
But I don't know. We'll talk about this.
Let's hear
My
what
thing is, like,
London
when I
got
think
to
of
say.
patchwork though, let me see if you guys all remember this picture. I think of Britney Spears.
That was horrible. No.
I don't want to see
Okay,
that.
no. That's
Me neither.
overly done.
I mean, I want to see it. I
True.
think back then that was cute, and it was in all the OK magazines and Vogues, and everybody was talking about it back
Yes,
then.
right.
So when you think about it, especially from our age group, we probably hate it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It was
But I'm
hideous.
gonna agree with both of you guys when it's done right, with the right fabric, with
Right.
the right fitting.
Right.
everything works,
In my
honestly.
opinion, patchwork can only be done in denim and suede. That's it.
Really? You could do patchwork. You could do like even D Squared. They would have like patchwork jackets with like leather, with
Yeah.
plaid, with
Yeah.
like embellishments. I
Now,
think
is that patchwork or color block?
No, it's patchwork. They would have
Okay.
like a leather patch right here, then like a plaid one here, then a suede one here, then it's playful. I like that because it's not taking patchwork seriously,
that's
and they
what- that's
actually
what
have
started
different
it.
materials.
Seriously.
Because we're so used to seeing like denim and plaid. When you see like suede and you see embellishments and you see like croc and then python as patchwork in a piece, and you're like, that's cool,
Yeah.
you know?
But to your point about is it color blocking or patchwork, I like the combination of both.
Okay.
Like I like when you have the pop of color and you have the mixing of fabrics. Like
Okay.
that's what
Yeah.
makes
The full blend.
That's when patchwork is done right.
Right.
To me.
Okay.
You have to master
You
the
have
look.
to master it.
Master the look and master the piece.
Right.
And you have to sort out your kind of your shopping areas. Like if you go to the same place that does patchwork, but they don't do it well, or they keep doing the same things over, kind of like
Deviate and see what else they
right.
have patchwork.
Or what you can do is like go to like maybe the fabric district and get swatches of patchwork and create your own piece if you have something in mind.
I would say I don't want people to look like the scarecrow. So I don't want people to go and say, I want to get everything patchwork. I don't think that's something that you
Right.
invest in getting a whole bunch of patchwork.
Yeah.
But if you get one
Pieces.
nice signature
Right.
piece. I don't want to see you in patchwork here,
that's
patchwork
a
this,
piece.
patchwork
Yeah.
this, patchwork hat.
Yeah.
That's scarecrow. And
Yeah,
I'm not
you're
doing
right.
I
that.
don't like patchwork on the pants though, unless it's like all over.
Yeah, I love it. It's
All over, yes. But
Yes.
don't give me like, cause I saw these jeans.
So
the
what
other day, and
about
it was
this?
Like,
What if someone said what you kind of have on is like
well, it's also one color. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like if
Okay.
it was, cause it's same type of denim, but it was like a light blue and like a dark blue, it just made
Yeah,
it look cheap. And I was just like,
I feel like the people that the people that I look up to in terms of patchwork will have to be like people like Ralph Lauren, Comme des Garçons,
clean,
Junior
yeah.
Watanabe, people like those who actually embodies patchwork and kind of like always every season innovate. Or like Vivienne Westwood, like people like that who keep doing it, but
And push the envelope.
push the envelope. Don't give me the same patchwork. Like, remember rugby?
That's what everyone's doing.
That was a bit
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Okay? I loved rugby, rip rugby, but it's you want it to be playful yet innovative yet you want to have a staple piece just like you have a staple piece in stoles, first stoles. You want to have a staple piece. Not everything should be patchwork,
Right.
but have that piece. You be like. You want kind of like influence people to get patchwork after a while. Who said like nay to it before?
Be part of the movement, not be the movement.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so those are the two trends that we talked about: first stalls, along with patchwork. So this segment is called Goodbye, Bad Bye. So we want to tell everyone if both trends are good buys or bad buys.
So, let's start out with asking our panel if you think that first stalls are a good buy or a bad buy. Start with
Thumbs up. Goodbye.
Clearly, I think it's a good buy.
Yeah, definitely.
It's you need to have it.
You need it.
It's like a bracelet. It's like a necklace.
Yeah.
It's like a watch. It's like a purse. You
And
need
it's
to accept
versatile.
it.
I made a hat out of
Verse
stone.
very,
Like,
very.
just wrapped it around my head. I swear.
Right.
So, like,
Love
you
it.
can like do whatever.
now, what are your thoughts on patchwork? Patchwork anything?
I two thumbs out. I'm two thumbs out. You have to pick the correct piece.
Yeah, it has to be done.
Correct piece has done
Yeah.
really great. Cause someone can give you like a girl could give you a high waisted leather skirt with patches on it with python and croc, and you'd be like, well, that's hot.
Yeah.
But someone can give you full Britney, the other. And
other
give
Or full
end of the
cookie.
spectrum.
Or full cookie,
Or full
okay?
cookie.
Because Moschino does patchwork to the nines. Like,
but see, Moschino,
They
I like
take it to
them,
the fullest.
But there's a difference between Moschino and there's a difference between Chanel.
Right.
Chanel does
Yeah.
tasteful. Moschino does a bit too much. I love Moschino, but sometimes a bit too much.
for two different
Chanel,
Trendy too.
yeah, Chanel gives you
a
like
different
tweed
generation.
and denim and leather and that's my
Luxe.
kind of yes. Moschino's like
fun.
FUBU-ish to me.
Well,
FUBU.
guys, I don't want to, I'm sorry, we have to stop the party.
No.
But thank you for coming out.
Thank you guys for
Thank
joining.
you.
Our
you for
wonderful
having us.
panelists.
Thank you for having me.
So we have with us Adun Ayo of Oyato Design and Artistry.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm
That's
good.
great. So we have some questions we want to ask you about what you're doing because it's really unique.
Right, right.
Well, what is it that your brand and company actually represents?
We're a two-part company, design and artistry. We focus on women's wear. On the design part of things, and in artistry is hairstyling, makeup artistry, and also wardrobe styling. We're just trying to be a full lifestyle brand to kind of, make women over, make them feel confident about themselves, and bring a different kind of aspect, or kind of a one-stop shop for women to come to and just get a full-blown look.
So I'm half Nigerian, but I'm gonna butcher the name again. So it's Oyato.
Right, you got it. You got
What
it.
does that mean?
It means to be different, to be unique, to stand out. That's what we're looking for our customer to do, essentially. So that's what we felt our name should be. And being that we're mostly of West African descent, Yoruba to be exact, it just made sense to have that name for our company.
And what were the inspirations behind starting your collections and starting the company as a whole?
My mom, looking back at her photographs when she was young and in Nigeria, popping. Well, she's still popping now, but, back then she had it going on. And, just looking back on those photographs, she had a certain kind of class and style to her fashion and to her own sense of fashion that I appreciated. My first collection was dedicated to her because I just felt that she needed to know that you are the inspiration behind this brand.
So I know. So you do right now on the site, you have design, you have makeup, you also have a stylist. So it's one big thing. What was
Right.
the biggest obstacle in creating the whole brand, or creating and deciding, hey, we're going to have this part, this part, this part?
I think the biggest obstacle was actually just making sure that we focused on the main goal at hand, which is to make sure that the woman was the center of our, project. When I say project, meaning like any client that we get, we're trying to make sure that she's taken care of. Everything that she can ever think of about her look, we wanted to make sure that she's, you know, the central part of that. I think that's because everybody's like, oh, I'm a makeup artist, I'm a hairstylist, I'm a stylist. But it's like, no, guys, it's not about us. It's about our client right now. So I think, and us as women, we're vain. I'll attest to that. But we have to also make sure that the client that we're bringing in, or the client that we have, is taken care of at the end of the day. So I think that was the kind of main obstacle. But
So it's really about the client being happy first and
At
foremost.
all
that's,
times.
And that's what the brand
Yeah.
does. Okay.
I know you focus towards women, but do you have any men clients?
So I've been, antagonized for this, but yeah, I'm looking forward to, bringing in the whole menswear side of things and, catering to men because, I love them and I love their style. I'm a big fan of menswear and everything that has to do with men. But as of now, I don't feel like I'm there yet. So I don't want to like put myself out there and then kind of, fail the first time around. Everything doesn't really happen right off the bat, but I want to make sure that I'm willing and all of us are readily able to, cater to men. And when we get there, we'll get there with the bang, for sure.
Looking forward to it.
For sure.
So what style tips can you give to women, because you focus on women at this point, what style tips can you give to women to look beautiful now? If they just walked out the house right today, or whatever they can do today, what would you give them as a tip?
I say be body conscious. Like, a lot of us like to, accentuate or expose, well, not say expose, but like celebrate certain parts of our bodies. I would say just, be very body conscious. If you're busty, don't cover up. If you want to celebrate your cleavage, girl, go ahead. But, just be body conscious. Like, if you're going to show your cleavage, show it to a point where it's like, it leaves a lot to the imagination. That's all I'm going to say. Be body conscious. That's all. I love my legs. I'm going to show them off. And I'm going to show them off as nicely as possible. But yeah, that's one tip I think I would give, because I'm never going to judge anybody based on what they're wearing. I can't do that.
What are current trends we have in makeup? And what would you say you cannot live without for the upcoming winter season?
Lipstick. I've been obsessed with it. And I think for this season, it's definitely about the dark lip and all that kind of stuff. But I think a red lip is always classic. And I stick to that. Big lips, small lips, thin lips. Red lipstick always wins in the end of the day. So I'm going to say the red lipstick for sure, hands down.
So this is the last question. We want the inside scoop
Okay.
about what's going to happen in 2016 for IOTA.
So in 2016, we have 3 major events that we're trying to do. Well, not trying to. I'm speaking it into existence. It's going to happen. We have a big fashion showcase in February. We have a beauty expo in October. And in August, we also have a sip and shop, which is going to have different vendors of different, backgrounds, interior design, fashion design, beauty, hair, everything that we kind of, all the industries that we've kind of come in contact with. We're going to bring them in for that sip and shop and just have a big event. All those events are going to be huge. And I'm just kind of like looking forward to them. I'm kind of thinking about it in the back of my head, and I'm stressed out already, but I know it's going to be big and I know it's going to be wonderful, and I'm ready for it.
I mean, you're probably stressed because you love it and you're passionate. And it's your
Yes.
business. I totally understand how it is to be so stressed out.
Right.
So it all sounds great.
Thank
And
you.
hopefully we can come to a few and maybe...
Definitely see you there.
Y'all gonna be there. Don't worry.
Aw,
Don't
thank
worry.
you.
Don't worry at all.
So thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you,
out.
guys.
We
Thank you.
appreciate it and
Thank you.
chatting with us and giving us tips and trends and
Yeah.
sharing it all with you guys.
For more info on Style by Us, visit ColoredContent.com.
So this was the end of our first show.
Thank you for watching. See you next time.